guys. So this is my daily routine till spring. Every day we come out, grab some firewood. So I'll heat my home with firewood most of the year. I also have a heat pump, and I'll use that when it's you know, in the 40s, 30s, somewhere in there, right in the in-between stages. But as of this year, it's been pretty cold, so I'm going through wood pretty good so far. It's what, the end of December here. Usually I'm just getting started in the wood, you know, light one here and there, but it's been pretty cold. So anyway, this is my piles I have. I already had this whole pile here. That's about a cord, and we got a second one there. I'm going to be starting into that. So we split and cut all that this year. That I was helping my parents cut up some dead trees, and I have this pile yet. I have some other trees around the home that fell and that I chopped up, and then, but mostly what I do is that right there. I use slab wood. It's cheap and it's easy. And then there's my wood splitter that I use, and then over here, that's my wood bucket, and that's what I use to carry it in. So yeah, the wood stove I have is pretty efficient, so I don't go through a whole lot of wood, and so I only need a little bit. So usually I'll fill this up here lately every day because I've been using it, so I'll fill it up here depending on how cold it is. This usually lasts me pretty much a day and a half. So we'll usually do that every day until spring, and then I'm usually tired of it by then. But it's still nice. I enjoy splitting wood by hand, or you know, using the gas powered. But yeah, I don't know. It's relaxing and just gets me outside during the winter months and gives me something to do. Finally sunny for once. All the ducks are anxious. They're hungry. So they're tired of being cooped up too, and it's cold. Y'all come running. Come on, chick chick. See these ducks? This is the first year I had ducks, and they're big. And I like them. The kids like them. And yeah, the roosters want to always pick on them. But I have, what, 3 of them now, I think? And that's what they do. But those are the newer roosters are here and here, and the 3 hens over there from what I hatched out earlier this past year. And then I have a black hen I'm not really sure what kind of chicken she is. It was given to me, and she hatched out 6 chicks of her own, and they usually stay away from these other ones for now. She's still kind of protective of them, but you guys are all grumpy. We're just extra hungry. So last night we had a pretty crazy windstorm. It was blowing like, I don't know, they were saying like 60 miles per hour gust. I don't know. It's always windy up here because I live up here on a hill, if you can see. So it's always windy. And it did some damage over there on my shed. I usually try to use that like a greenhouse or a place for us to sit in the wintertime. It blew a nice hole through there just because. Now that was a year old, so they get kind of brittle after a while. So I'm gonna have to fix that. But I'm shocked that there wasn't more of them actually. But, yep. And these are just some of my gardens that I plant stuff in. I started this one the other couple years ago, so I'm trying to get it built up with some good soil, same as that one. And over there's my strawberry patch, but they took a pretty big hit last year because we had a nice drought, so it killed a good bit of them, I think. So we'll see what comes back here in the spring. And then these are I have 2 pear trees, two peach trees, and 2 apple trees. So yeah, they're getting bigger, and so I need to transplant one of the apple trees because that's tucked in the back there and it doesn't get much light, where the other ones choke them out. And I actually had some of the seedlings start from my peach trees over here, and I'm planting them over on this side. Well, I already did on this side of the hill because the sun comes up from here, so it usually warms them up pretty good in the spring, and they kind of bloom earlier than what I want. So I figured if I plant them on that side, maybe the ongoing wind and all that would help keep the trees cooled off, so they maybe delay them a little bit longer till it actually warms up more. But yeah, I've planted some thuja trees here all up along. I've been trying to do that to help block some of the wind, but as you can see, I've had a good bit of them die this past year, which sucks because they were pretty big ones, and it was from the drought. And they don't really tell you or give signs that they need water until they're just dead, at least from what I could tell. So I have one on down the hill. I'm going to try to transplant later this year maybe, or next year here in the spring, once everything gets all nice and muddy and slippy, all mucky and stuff. And then usually they come right out after the frost starts to thaw out of the ground, so I can pull that one out and usually pull the other one out and just kind of dig out the hole and drop it in. So, but yep, for now we'll just bear the winter. So we'll see what kind of winter we get this year. So far it's been cold. We've had an early snow, and we'll see what happens. See if we get a couple nice storms. Lately they haven't been very impressive, but I'll keep you up to date on those.